Hi there, I'm Saremy, and this year I will be teaching at the Sew Expo Sewing and Stitchery Show in Puyallup, Washington. There's a lot of classes to choose from, and you can check out the catalog and the class grid, which are just two different listings of all the classes right now on the Sew Expo website. The classes go on sale January 16th at 9 a.m. Pacific, and some may sell out, so you may want to have a list, but probably plenty will be available as well. I'm teaching 4 classes, and I thought I'd just give you a brief overview of each of the things that I'll be doing in my classes. Like I said, I'm teaching 4 classes. All of my classes come with kits to make the projects that we'll be making. And all you need to bring is your usual sewing tools, and you'll see that in the description of each class. So just be prepared to come and pick out which you want to make from all the fun fabrics that I'll be providing. So this one right here is my Notions case class. You get to make 3 of these in the class, or you'll have materials enough to make 3 even if you don't finish them all in class, but there should be plenty of time. It has a clear front, a zippered top, and it has stiffener inside so that it makes it a really sturdy case. And you can see what's inside, and the vinyl is very, very sturdy. You can see I usually have sewing tools in mine. And these are some of the fabrics that I will be bringing. It's about 5 inches by 9 inches. And in the class, we'll be doing a little bit of binding. We're going to be sewing on the stiffener and the vinyl. And I'm going to walk you through all of it. It's going to be a breeze. And you're going to love these for gifts and things like that, or for organizing. They make really great little compact ways to take care of all your tools. My next project in class is the double double. You'll be making one of these bags. It has a clear bottom and it has a soft fabric top. The handle is the draw cord, and it's a nice webbing, and it slides really great. You have plenty of room for a project, and then this pocket you access from the inside, but you can see the contents from the outside. So everything's secure in there, but you can access it from the inside. And this was typically a project bag, so people would put their yarn in there and they'd be able to see which project was in here. This is about the size of the double double, and it also packs flat, so you can fold it up and package it really nicely in a nice little compact shape. So this is a really great bag to organize all your projects on the go, and you'll be able to see exactly what's inside. I'm only going to be teaching one 4-needle class, which is the longest class, and these begin and end the day before the show opens. This is my project bag pattern, and you can see that in the inside it has a divider. It has a clear pocket right here. It's really sturdy, stays upright, you can't knock it over. It has a document pocket right here for instructions, things like that, and it has a little elasticized pocket right here for putting a snack or your car keys or something like that, lip stuff. And it is about this size, so it's quite a large bag, but still compact, and the strap is long enough to go over your shoulder. So this is the project bag. This was also a chicken boots design and a really popular one. The last class I want to tell you about today is my seam finishes class. You usually know me here for doing clothing and things like that that are related to clothing, which is my background. But I did have a bag making business for a really long time, and so that's why I thought I'd bring my bag making classes to Sew Expo. I will be having one garment specific class, and that's seam finishes. And specifically, I'm going to be focusing on finishing seams on garment specific locations. So I'm not going to be just giving you a straight piece of fabric to do the finishes on. I'm going to be giving you pieces of fabric that are in the shape so that we can practice doing them and kind of troubleshoot the sticky spots. So one of the things I'm going to be showing you is the difference and when to use flat felled seams versus French seams. So this right here has flat felled seams here. So they're all finished here on the inside. It makes it just about reversible. You can see on this shirt here, I did flat felled seams for the side seam. It's nice and smooth on the inside and the outside, and clean finished along the armhole as well. And sometimes you want to do a French seam, like this one here. Here's a French seam on the side seam. You can see here's the French seam on the armhole and on the side seam. And the other finish pair that I'm going to show you is Hong Kong finish and binding, and when to use each one and in which situation. So you can see here I have a Hong Kong finish on this waistband, but I bound the fly for a nice clean finish. And same here, I utilized a lot of the Hong Kong finish here around my facing, and on my inner waistband here, I bound that. So these are really great seam finishes, and they really elevate your sewing. I know you hear that term a lot, but the best thing about these is that they make your garments wear a lot longer and they feel a lot nicer. They also need a little less ironing, and the garment overall just feels really nice to wear, especially when you get into these seam finishes like flat fell and French seams. So I'll be bringing all the supplies that you need for executing these seam finishes, including the binding and the garment-specific pieces to sew. I hope to see you there, and even if you don't take one of my classes, please stop by and say hi. I'll be hanging out the Quality Sewing booth, and you might see me around. Message me if you want to meet up. I would love to meet you. So hope to see you in Washington in February and March, and if you have any questions, please just leave them below and I will answer them best of my knowledge. It's my first time at Sew Expo. It's their 40th anniversary. It's a really big, popular show. It should be a lot of fun, and there's a ton of great classes. So even if you don't take one of mine, check out the brochure and be ready on the 16th at 9 a.m. to pounce on the class that you want, just in case it's popular. All right, I'll see you then.